Pressure still well and truly in charge, so a lot of dry weather on offer for the next few days. But let's quickly look, our regular look into Europe, because we still have some pretty awful weather in the western end of the Mediterranean. This area of low pressure still there, still producing some rain, still affecting Algeria. Those pictures we saw in the news, some very bad weather still here, not much changing as we move through the next 2 or 3 days. Now, across a large part of northern Europe, we have high pressure in charge. That brought a few problems first thing this morning for us. Some of these locations had temperatures well below freezing, and some fog to contend with as well. Now, much of that is gone. It looks like for a good part of England and Wales it's a dry afternoon, a bit misty here and there still. But for Northern Ireland and Western Scotland, we'll find that cloud just about thick enough for a few spots of drizzle here and there, and still quite windy for the Northern Isles of Scotland. Here, gusts to around 40 miles an hour, and some outbreaks of rain from time to time, but not too cold, 9 or 10 the top temperature. Now, where that mist has lingered, where we saw the frost first thing this morning, temperatures in some of the more central parts of England struggling a little bit, perhaps no higher than 6 to 8 degrees through the afternoon. Now, we still have some mist around. We'll probably find that high pressure remains the same, I think, over the next couple of days. If you want to set your barometer, this is the pressure setting, 1,040 millibars, or just under 31 inches of mercury. So as I say, the high pressure is with us, it's with us to stay. It gets pushed and shoved and moved around, but really it holds on, it digs its heels in. It does change shape a little bit, and perhaps weakens somewhat as we move through the next 3 or 4 days, but comes back. And by the time we get to next week, although there will be some more activity in the far north of Scotland, for a good part of the United Kingdom, we're looking at more fine and dry weather, not much rain at all to fall. Now, there could be a little bit of drizzle around tonight across the northern and western parts of Scotland, and a fair amount of clouds, so perhaps not as cold as it was last night. But even so, 2 degrees is low enough for a touch of frost, and also we'll find some fog patches around as well, especially tonight and first thing tomorrow morning, leading to some quite difficult driving conditions. On to Friday's forecast, and I think we'll probably find a rather dull grey scene for a good part of the United Kingdom, a little bit of sunshine getting through here and there, and still the thickish cloud in the north of Scotland generating some spots of rain. 11 degrees here, 7 degrees I think in the south, and still some of that mist and fog first thing in the morning. It improves a little bit by the time we get to Saturday. We find some patchy cloud coming and going here and there, but our top temperature probably likely to be in the north with the milder air coming in from the west, so 10 or 11 degrees here. So the outlook for the next 3 or 4 days, well, high pressure definitely in charge, so it's a largely dry story. Now, there will be